Today I'm going to show you all the details that go into transforming these plain enamel canisters and dishes from this to this using a very simple technique with my Cricut machine. Hey guys, my name is Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite ways to transform plain and boring antique pieces into beautiful home decor that you're able to specialize and customize for your own style. Thank you so much to Cricut for sponsoring today's video. Let's get right into it. I've done this over and over again, like I said, for my antique booth, and it has helped me sell so much enamelware. Where I live, it's very easy to come across these enamel pieces, and so I had to be a little bit creative about what I can do to set my pieces apart from everybody else's. And I found that if I just add a word or a statement or a picture using my Cricut vinyl, I was able to sell the pieces for much more money and much more quickly. So let me show you how I did this. So I have these two canisters to start with today. I was thinking of putting coffee on one of them and maybe tea on the other. I love the patina of this one, but I've had it for a while in my booth and it's just not selling at the current price. So I have $14 on it. I think I paid around $8, and I would like to charge maybe closer to 18 or even 20 depending on how it looks with the word on it. It does just give it some more upscale value, and it makes it more of a home decor piece for people and something that is more useful to them. So I have noticed in my one store in particular, because I do have two locations, that if I just try to sell an antique as is, just like this, it might not sell. But if I actually transform it for my customer and kind of give them more direction of what they're supposed to do with this piece of decor, it tends to sell better because there's a little less guessing in the game for them. So this is nice and straightforward. I created this so that they could put their bread inside. It actually would operate like a real bread box, large enough that you could put a loaf of bread inside. And then the soap dishes, they have sold like crazy for me. I can't even tell you how many of these enamel dishes I've sold with the word soap on them. So moving on to these guys, I'm going to walk you over now to the Cricut Design Space. Cricut is a smart cutting machine that allows you to create personalized projects with hundreds of materials. It works with a software called Design Space, which I'm going to show you right now, which comes free with your machine. The only thing you have to pay for in Design Space is any of the specialized fonts and images, but you don't have to do that right away, and I didn't do that for many, many years when I first got my Cricut. And once you've created your design, Design Space will send it to your Cricut machine to cut it. As you can see, there are so many fun fonts to choose from. This is probably the hardest part for me, is just trying to make a good choice. Now for this second canister, I actually decided to do a image that I downloaded from Design Space instead of doing just the TE text like I talked about doing earlier. Design Space has a ton of different like pantry labels and canister labels already in there, so this is one I just pulled straight from there, and it has just a little bit more visual interest in the plain word. And I did this one in the white permanent vinyl, whereas the other ones were done in the black. just to mix it up. I thought the white would look really good with this kind of tarnished silver look of this canister. Very same process though as I did with my text. This was just using an image instead. So I weeded out all my excess vinyl. Then I picked up the image using some transfer tape, and now I'm just laying my image back down onto my canister. I used the blue painter's tape just to give me a guide on what is actually straight and level. So I've already pre-measured the tape, and that gives me a really good place to lay my image so that it's going to be straight also. And then I just have to rub it on there a few times, and I pull my transfer tape back at a really harsh angle. That just helps the vinyl to stick onto the canister. And it really is as easy as that to transform this piece from a plain old canister to now something that's really interesting and a little bit more modern, but still has that touch of vintage feel and character that most of us are going for in our kitchens and in our homes. So I really love how this one turned out. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to part with it right away. Like most things I make, I tend to love them and keep them in my home for a while before I sell them in my booth. So here is this one. And then I use a very similar process for my own pantry labels. I'm actually going to be switching these out soon though. So if you want to see my process for transforming these into some different label styles, I'll be doing those on my channel soon as well. I've been using my Cricut for years now, and I love that it gives me the ability to make custom pieces like this apron, this chalkboard, and even these custom sales tags that I use in my antique booth. I feel like if you're a small business owner, you need a Cricut to help just make these products come to life. Whatever you can think of, you're finally able to make just with a simple machine and application that anybody can learn. I hope you found today's video really helpful, especially if you're a small business owner like myself or someone who has an antique booth. Let me know which project was your favorite. I would love to hear that down in the comments below. And if you have any other questions about how to use your Cricut, put those down below too, because I have more Cricut videos coming up for you guys. Thanks again so much to Cricut for sponsoring today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.